Alright lads, so I just decided to make another quick video without a script, just something small to test the waters, see if it gets views. I might make a full length video, maybe like a 10, 15, 20-minute video, if this gets a good reception, which it probably won't, because I have fuck all subscribers. I have like 76, but only 2 of them are active, and one of them's my brother. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk about just a little short bit about cultural appropriation and what I think about it. Um, in all honesty, I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's a problem, you know? Um, at Halloween, when people dress up as a Mexican or they dress up as a Native American, SJWs, they get offended. They say that it's cultural appropriation. But yes, they are pretending, well, not pretending, but they're dressing up as someone from a different culture. But they're not appropriating their culture. It's not meant to be offensive. A lot of the time, it would be praising that culture. And it's pretty simple, you know. Like if somebody dresses up as I'm gonna use Irish references all the time because I'm Irish. But if somebody dresses up as an Irish farmer or a leprechaun, I'm not gonna fucking call them racist. I'm not gonna say it's cultural appropriation. It's probably gonna be fairly funny. You know, like I don't give a fuck what you dress up as. I've never been accused of cultural appropriation when it comes to Halloween because I've mostly just been a vampire or a skeleton. You know, nothing that is really tied to a certain culture. But another reason why I decided to make this video is not long ago on Instagram, follow me, my name is Small Pixie Boy, SMOL Pixie Boy, you know, Tumblr, but it's great, it's a great Instagram profile, but yeah, I posted a picture where I had like a plaid shirt on and I was just, hello, I'm here. It was a picture of me. And I had my spacers in, so if you can't tell, I have spacers, woo woo. So I have 10mm like spacers, plugs in my ear. Um, my ear is stretched. So this black woman, I had black followers that never had a problem with this. But this black woman, she comes, I think she's one of those, you know, black supremacists, because on her account is all like, white people this, you know, fucking racist against white people, saying, you know, I'm not going to get into that in this video, but she said that take that shit out of your ears. That's not your culture. She told me to take spacers out of my ears because I'm not African or some shit. Um, I'd like to say she lives in America, and you can't go a day in America without cultural appropriation. You can't go a day in any in any Western civilization without some form of cultural appropriation. You eat lasagna? That's not part of your fucking culture. That's Italian culture. You're not allowed to eat fucking Italian cuisine if you're black, okay? You have to be Italian. You're not allowed to wear Western styled clothing. You have to wear, you know, Eastern or African clothing unless you're white. You know, that's just the way it is. If not, it's cultural appropriation, you get me? You're not allowed to act white. You're not allowed to wear our white inventions. You're not allowed to watch our white television. Um, you know, like cultural appropriation, it's a stupid idea. We share our cultures these days. America is a bastion of cultures. I don't live in America, but there's so many different cultures in America. It's kind of like an amalgamation of dozens, I was going to say hundreds, but dozens of cultures. There's, influences from Asia, influences from Ireland, influences from Britain, France, Sweden, everywhere, fucking everywhere. Um, and now it seems people want to have the influence from the Islamic world, trying to bring in Sharia law. I mean, fair enough, if you want that, go to Saudi Arabia. But that's a different video. But yeah, cultural appropriation is pure bullshit. This woman started an argument with me, telling me to take out my fucking spacers. I told her to fuck off. I told her that it's not cultural appropriation. Africans weren't the only people with piercings. Africans weren't the only people with spacers. Um, and I'm fairly sure she'd say something about my facial piercings too. You see, it wasn't only Africans that had facial piercings. South Americans had facial piercings and that, and plenty of other cultures had piercings. Like what were they? Vikings had piercings. I don't know how often they had facial piercings, but I know that some of them had pierced nipples. And the same with some Irish, Celts. It's all over the place. We're not stealing your fucking culture, and it's not your culture anyway. You're not. Yeah, you're black, but you're not African. You don't have African culture. I mean, yeah, you might. That's You don't embrace your African culture, okay? Yeah, your family, your ancestors are from Africa, but that doesn't make you African. It's the way that I'm not Swedish, whereas years like about fucking 2,000 years ago, my family were, I came from Vikings. I don't say I'm Swedish. I don't say I have Swedish heritage. I don't say I have Swedish culture or whatever other country. Let's say Norway, Denmark. None of that shit. I don't embrace any of that because I'm not fucking Swedish. I'm Irish. That's the only culture I'm part of. But anyway, see you guys in the next video. I hope you liked it and like, definitely subscribe, and peace.